T for two and two for tea.
Me for you and you for me. Can't you see how happy we would be?
You could raise a family, a boy like us, a girl like me.
Can't you see how happy we would be?
I'm just off to Jason's and I'll be eating there.
Why don't you invite Jason here?
What?
Well, he'd come for tea.
No, it's okay.
Why not?
I don't want him to.
Oh, is it so terrible here that you can't invite your friends?
Yes.
And what does that mean?
You make us sit around the table to eat. It's embarrassing.
Well, where do you eat at Jason's?
We eat on our laps, of course, while watching TV. That's normal.
Is it?
Everyone does.
But if you sit staring at the television during meal times, you never speak to one another.
Exactly. You make us sit round the table to eat.
Yes, so we can share news and discuss what's happened during the day. Your table manners are bad enough as it is. They'd be even worse if we all sat hunched round the television like puddings. So are you going to invite Jason to tea one day?
No.
Why not?
Isn't it obvious?
Come and sit down, it's all ready. First time you've been to tea here, isn't it, Daniel? Wonder why Jake hasn't asked you before. Well, you're here now, anyway. I expect you're jolly hungry after all that football training, aren't you?
Depends.
On what?
On whether it's something I like.
Why, is there something you don't like?
I don't like that sort of bread.
Well, that's all there is, I'm afraid.
And he doesn't like mashed potato. Or peas. Or any greens. And I don't like bacon unless it's got no fat.
And he hates rice, don't you?
Yes. And I don't eat beef burgers unless my mum makes them. And the only yogurt he likes is mango and passion fruit. If having chips, I hope they're straight.
Straight?
Not crinkle cut. I hate crinkle cut.
We're having fish fingers. I'm sure you like those.
Can I see the packet?
No, I've thrown it away.
I only like it if it's 100% cod. Is it 100% cod?
I'm sure you'll like it, whatever it is.
I won't. Is there anything else?
Thumb screws and the rack.
That's why I haven't invited you for tea before.
I've missed my train. Who am I?
Who is this child?
It's nearly past.
1:30 what?
You said you'd take me to football?
Just give me 5 minutes.
Blow that again, and you will have to have it surgically removed.
I bet you haven't cut up the oranges.
Oh, remind me, what am I doing here?
Supporting your grandson.
Why?
Because he wants us to watch.
Whatever happened to weekends off?
Anyone has children tell you that weekends are the busiest time.
I don't need to be told. I've got rising damp to prove it. Do you think Jake's any good?
Well, he's got a very useful left foot.
Really?
Trouble is he's right-footed. Well, he's not bad.
I suppose they all think they're going to play for England one day.
Well, this is where they find the new gazzers. Jake said there was a talent scout here last week from Aston Villa.
Oh. Why did he have to like football?
Well, if it wasn't football, it was something else.
Yes, but it might have been something drier. I'm going to sit in the car.
He'll notice.
He won't.
Where's Gran going?
Nowhere!
Shall I get your big coat?
Yes, please. Oh, did you see that? Look at that little hooligan. And he's done. Don't bother to put a note out for Father Christmas. Just mug him as he comes down the chimney.
What do you say? Don't behave yourself.
Excuse me? Umpire! I think you should report that young chap. He's a thug.
Oi, that's my lad out there. Sorry? The one you're insulting. That's my son.
Do you have any other children?
Yeah?
Well, better luck with them.
You people make me sick, you really do. Turning up once in a blue moon, full of opinions. We're here with these lads twice a week, tea time till dusk, honing their skills.
Teaching them to maim and spit.
It's not ballet, lady.
Well, that looks rather like a chorus line.
He's taking a free kick. That's the wall, the defensive wall.
Do you think I didn't know that?
It's obvious you know nothing about football.
Well, that's where you're completely wrong. I am an avid fan.
Glued to the results every Saturday, are you?
Without fail.
So who's your team then? Harrods United?
In fact, I am a lifelong supporter of Aston Hotspur. Are we still not speaking?
You shouted at the ref.
Well, isn't that what people are supposed to do at football matches?
Only if they know what they're talking about and they don't put their hand up and say, "Excuse me."
So, am I supposed to stand silently on the boundary?
Touchline.
Touchline. And allow all those gross injustices to pass unremarked?
And you had a stupid argument with Darren's dad.
Well, the man's an ill-mannered fool.
He's our coach. I'll be substitute next week.
Jake, run yourself a bath.
No. I don't want you to come and watch again. Grandad can, but not you.
What's so funny?
What do you think?
Well, that stupid man made me so mad, I just said the first thing that came into my head.
And created a completely new Premier League club. Aston Hotspur. I wonder if they'd drawn against Tottenham Villa.
I had to say something.
You could have walked away.
I don't walk away.
Well, on this occasion it might have been wise. I'm afraid your credibility as a football pundit is blown.
Well, one good thing's come out of it.
What's that?
You shouldn't be allowed out. I've just heard. Jake told me what you did, in front of everyone.
Oh, let's drag Georgia in and tell her as well, shall we?
I've already heard. How embarrassing.
Well, you're not coming to watch me play on Wednesday.
Oh, dear. Jake won't let me go and watch him either. No more standing out in the cold for hours till my fingers and toes drop off. Being verbally abused by the socially challenged. Such a disappointment. This looks impressive. Aren't you going to open it?
I know what it is.
So, what is it?
It's an invitation to Sarah's brother's 21st.
Oh, a party. Wonderful.
I don't want to go.
Why not?
Because Sarah's parents are like you.
Charming. Cultivated.
Environmental vandals. Sarah has to remind them to recycle all the time.
I like them already.
And they use leaded petrol.
What's wrong with leaded petrol?
It's a pollutant.
Oh. So?
Sarah says it's a sit-down dinner with meat. I won't enjoy it.
I definitely don't think you should go to this party.
Why not?
Because if you go, no one else will enjoy it.
Rabbit seemed very perky this morning.
That's because I gave him my organic carrots.
Oh, so why doesn't it work for you?
We've been to some terrific parties, haven't we, Andrew?
Oh, we have, yeah.
Do you remember when we went as a formation dance team with our hands and feet sellotaped together?
Good job we were engaged.
Somewhere in the attic, I've still got that cardboard ship, do you remember? I wore a ballet tutu with a wand and I had a funnel on my head and I went as a cross-channel fairy. It was hugely successful.
Why?
I could look it out for you if you like.
It's not fancy dress.
What isn't?
Well, George is going to a 21st.
Oh.
I might not.
So what are you going to wear?
If I go, I'll find something.
Something black that looks as if it's been lining a parrot's cage?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, yes, but I think it does matter. You see, this is a 21st. You have received a formal invitation. The boys will probably be wearing black tie.
So?
So, you should look smart.
Oh, not smart, please. I'm not a completely sad person.
I've got some things in my wardrobe that I no longer have a chance to wear. You can have a look if you like.
I'd rather eat one of Jake's stick insects.
Not Damon.
I think we can run to a new dress for George, you, Maggie?
Why not? We'll go out and choose one.
The two of you go out together?
You and Georgia?
Shopping?
Together?
What's wrong with that?
Well, you think that's a good idea?
Why not?
Do you, George?
Sounds all right to me.
Well, I'm perfectly easygoing.
So am I.
So what's the problem?